go to the UK. Hell no, them niggas stabbing. I can't go to the UK. Them niggas, they gonna stab me in my big toes. They gonna stab me in my big booty. They gonna stab me in my they gonna stab my uncle. They gonna stab my cousin. They gonna stab my sister. They gonna stab my they gonna stab.
She lost her son, bitch. In the video. Both the twins got splashed by gang. What the? You get fun.
I need my Jesus with my oil. I need some oil or something. Some oil. Somebody pass me the oil. Where the oil at, Daddy? Daddy, where the oil at?
Get started now.
Even make it to your sweet 16.
Oh my God, I'm a little kid, please. Why did they have to do this? Alright, digger, wake him up.
They going to the UK. Your favorite American's back, and I'm still black. Hey man, we got tables turned. Turn your tables turn. We got that boy Abzsav. We got the whole backstory today. We finna get right into this reaction. Hey man, we finna go crazy today. I'm scared as hell. Hope you know I'm scared, cause I'm scared. I don't want no smoke with y'all in the UK. Love y'all in the UK. Abzsav, we got that boy. He killing. He got the worst diss track. Mama diss. He dissed my mama. He dissed my auntie. He dissed everybody. That man is dangerous. Let's get right into today's video. I'm scared. Let's run that track. I'm feeling crunk. I gotta turn up real quick for y'all. Let's turn up real quick to get my mind off the video. We finna get right into the reaction. I think the reaction gonna start at like two minutes. Leave a like right now. We finna turn this motherfucker up. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Your favorite American's back. Riding that car with no gas. I ran out. I gotta push it back. Yeah. Gotta push the car back. I done ran out of gas. You better not run. Let's go. Better leave a like on the video, cause I said so. Let's go. Got the backstory. Shout out to Kid Nerd. Shout out to the whole family. Let's go. Let's get into the reaction. Let's go. Your daddy a hoe. Your mama a hoe. Your sister a hoe. Your cousin a hoe. Your auntie a hoe.
Yeah. I'm a dog. I pull up a bitch. Trying to cut out my neck on my head. Every show I'm moving with sticks.
The reaction did I might say this before the video. So the reaction started at like 2 minutes and something. Okay. I had to get crunk. I had to get my mind off. Y'all know I'm scared, man. But we got the violent backstory of the Rudest diss track. Y'all know who it is. We got the whole Abzsav tables turn story. The whole breakdown of this dude Abzsav, I think, from Kid Nerd. Shout out to Kid Nerd. He make banger videos. This is not the first time we react to his UK drill videos. Shout out to the UK. Well, look, man. It's your boy OkayRickk. Join the Double K family. Road to 100K, y'all. We getting there. Y'all been showing a lot of love. We just hit 56 on this channel. So I want to say I love you guys. And let's get into today's video, man. I had to get crunk, you know, make y'all laugh and have a good time because times are tough. People are dying. People are depressed. People are sad. People are just, you know, y'all need that good vibe with you. And that's what I come around here to bring, that good vibe, man. But rest in peace and condolences to anybody that's mentioned in this video. We don't want to have any disclaimer, no hate, none of that. You feel me? We're not laughing at anything that's going on. Look, I put the disclaimer already in the video. Let's go crazy.
UK drill fans are going wild right now after a West London rapper called Abzsav dropped probably the rudest 3 songs to ever come out. In today's video,
I'm scared of that nigga. Trap. I already said before the video started, I don't want no smoke with that nigga. None of you niggas.
We're going into the backstory of these 3 diss tracks, which will clear up a lot about why they are so violent. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Let's go.
So if you're not up to date, like I said before, West London rapper Abzsav just dropped 3 of the rudest diss tracks that ever come out.
If y'all missed my reactions, go check them out, bro. If y'all missed my, I think I might put the top 2 reactions in the cut in the intro, just so y'all can see my reaction, like I was really like shell shocked. Like I'm kind of scared to even drop this video. I'm still shell shocked. Like I might delete this motherfucker. Let me see it. I might take this motherfucker off the file and just delete it. I'm scared as hell. I don't know. Maybe this nigga watching the videos.
And disrespectful that is even opening the question of if dissing the dead should be illegal. Now I know a couple of you guys probably have not heard the songs, so I put them on the screen now.
Nigga, this the dead nigga. This the my grandma. He dissed my uncle, auntie. He dissed sister, daddy-in-law. He dissed everybody.
Be breaking them down and going through the history behind all of this. So the rapper who dropped these tunes is a rapper called Abzsav, who's from an area called Norfolk, at the edge of West London. And from the outside in, it doesn't look like the worst area, but Norfolk is home to Abzav's gang, N-Gang. N-Gang is also part of a bigger gang across the London borough of Ealing, which is a collective of members from towns in Ealing called Southall, Greenford, and of course Norfolk. The reason they're called 156 is because the areas covered in the gang are UB1, UB5 and UB6 postcodes. 156 beef quite a lot of West London, especially its surrounding areas, but they're mainly into it with a gang from Rayners Lane, which is a 7-minute drive from Norfolk where Abzsav is from. But 156 are better known for their feud with another gang from West London called CGM, which is infamously the gang of the big rapper Digga D. And despite the beef between Rayners Lane and 156 being more personal, most people are probably familiar with CGM and 156 issues, mainly just because CGM are much more well known than Rayners Lane, with CGM rapper Digga D hitting mainstream type of views on his songs, and other members like Rack 5 and Horrid 1 hitting decent numbers as well. But a big reason to do with CGM's blow up on the scene was actually to do with 156. CGM burst onto the scene around 2016 to 17 under their old group's name 1011, and they blew up faster than any other group at the time, gaining millions upon millions of views.
1011 niggas.
First songs as a group. But one of the main reasons for CGM's blow up was due to a murder which took place in the beef between Rayners Lane and 156. On April 11th, 2017, a 156 member called T-Wiz barely even just walked out of his Norfolk home until he was approached by 2 Rayners Lane members. T-Wiz was heard arguing with the 2 Rayners Lane members before he was stabbed in his stomach. The 2 attackers then fled the scene, and sadly, T-Wiz died later that day. CGM blew up a lot on the early songs due to this death, with CGM mocking him in every song, making the name T-Wiz a well-known name in the UK just off his death. CGM even mocked T-Wiz so much that members were even banned from saying his name in any future songs. One of the killers of T-Wiz was a Rayners Lane member called T-Rose, and him and the other guy actually managed to beat the murder case due to self-defense. After beating the case, T-Rose then went on to make a drill song about the murder, while also recreating the scene of the murder in the music video. And even while
y'all know it's stuff we already didn't. I done reacted to that about 100 times. Then heard about it 100 times. Y'all know the whole. I know the whole backstory about this situation. Y'all know.
After T-Wiz's murder, 156 members were still.
Y'all see my first reaction when I first heard about the situation. Y'all see my first reaction. All the real OGs know. Hey, if you watching, I love you. You know. Hey man, rest in peace, bro.
T-Rose moved around 3 hours from London to a small town called Telford. 156 caught wind of this and rid out 3 hours to Telford, caught T-Rose and shot him to death 3 years after the murder of T-Wiz. 2 hours before T-Rose's death on the 13th of October, back in London, another batch of 156 members were also driving around Hayes with a shotgun and revolver, looking for members of another rival gang to 156 called Purple Haze, when they spotted someone who allegedly had links to the gang called Shaq. The members in the car then proceeded to shoot Shaq multiple times with the revolver, sadly killing him on the scene. The car was then dumped, doused with petrol, and burnt a few miles away from the shooting. 5 people have been charged with this murder so far, including a 13-year-old boy, but are yet to go to trial. Abzsav mentions both T-Wiz and Shaq's murder in his Table Turns 1 song.
13 years old.
24 hours 2 got dropped. And even at the start of his second diss track, he mocks T-Rose by pretending he's a skeleton.
The skeleton, bro. That shit right there. That nigga pulled the skeleton out in that bitch. Then had the skeleton talking. You seen the video? You seen that motherfucker, didn't you? You seen that motherfucker. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm scared too. You scared too? Shit, I'm scared. He just talking about the situation. I'm scared. Shit.
was because a couple years back, CGM member Horrid1 mocked T-Wiz by pretending he's a skeleton of him. See, a year before the double murder of Shaq and T-Rose, the tables were very much turned in this feud. Now, if you listen to CGM rapper Digga D's tunes, you'll probably hear or see him mentioning a guy called JoJo, or you might have seen him with a diamond ring with the words Free JoJo engraved in it. Well, JoJo was a Rainers Lane member who was getting into it heavy with 156, so much that the feds had to relocate him more than an hour away from Rainers Lane to East London and Ilford to keep him out of trouble after he caught a couple cases. But unfortunately, this didn't stop him from getting into it with 156 members, which was clear on November the 18th, 2017. On this day, JoJo left his Ilford home carrying a black motorcycle helmet at 4:45 PM and got a train from Ilford to Norfolk, territory of the 156 gang. He then met up with 3 friends, and around 10 PM, with 2 mopeds and shanks, they started to circle around Norfolk looking for 156 members. Unfortunately, on some bad timing, some affiliates of 156 just happened to grab some drinks from a shop and were heading back to their friend's house.
Moped and shanks.
When they got to a road called Newnham Close in Norfolk, which was the same road their friend T-Wiz happened to be stabbed to death a few months back, JoJo and his friends spotted the group and jumped off their mopeds to try and catch up to them. The 156 group split up and started running for their lives. But once JoJo and his friends got back on their mopeds looking for the group, they managed to spot an 18-year-old called Jason Isaacs in a dead end separated from his group, which resulted with Jason being stabbed 8 times from a sword and machete. Jason managed to get himself to a friend's house and eventually to a hospital, but a few days later, sadly, he was pronounced dead. The mopeds from the attack were dumped but later recovered by police, and once the forensic team investigated them, JoJo's blood was discovered on one of the bikes. Not only that, but when the feds pulled up to JoJo's house, they recovered the same puffer jacket, hoodie, and helmet which was so...
That goddamn puffer jacket, Y'all gonna stop wearing the puffer jackets. Yeah, you probably watching the video right now and got a puffer jacket on. Or 2, 3 hoodies. I know it's cold down there.
The CCTV from the attack. JoJo was eventually charged with the murder, but the only issue was that there was 3 more people to catch. The evidence was crazy on JoJo, but the feds didn't want him just to go down for the murder. But JoJo refused to testify against his friends, and ultimately was sentenced to life with a minimum of 20 years.
That boy doing push-ups right now. That boy eating bologna sandwiches.
Mainly from Rainers Lane members, with no type of remorse for the 2 young lives which were lost. And you could tell mentally this really took a toll on Abzsav, who had just lost 2 of his friends. In the recent interview he just done with Fumes the Engineer, he talks about how people were dissing his friends for years, and back then for a lot of people it was all fun and games, without anyone realizing that certain guys actually lost a friend in real life. He goes on to say that the reason he called these diss tracks Tables Turned because he was just replying to all the disses his gang has been getting for years. And when we actually look at the lyrics of his Tables Turned songs, you can see that a lot of disses actually go lyric to lyric with the same disses opposition gangs have said previously, but obviously just changed up to fit the agenda of his gang. But despite all of this, some people still think Abzsav went too overboard, talking about a lot of sensitive situations, like a CJ member.
What y'all think? He think he went too overboard? I think he went too overboard. I think he lost his damn mind. I don't know. This nigga crazy hell. I'm scared of the nigga. I don't want no smoke with you. Well, y'all coming down with what y'all think though.
His mum dying. He then even goes into dissing big UK drill rapper Russ by pretty much saying CGM can't try what they done to Russ, with him dissing AP's mum. A bit of backstory on this, basically around 2 years ago, just like Abzsav, drill rapper Russ also dissed AP's mum in the group chat between Russ and CGM members. At the time, Russ was cool with CGM, mainly because his right hand, another drill rapper called Taze, is cousins with a couple CGM members. After dissing AP's mum, Russ had the show, but after decided to go to CGM's block, thinking he's still cool with them. But the tables turned and CGM members robbed Russ for his chain. For a period of time, it seemed like 156 and Russ were cool though, with a 156 member called Nito MB, even featuring on a remix of Russ's hit single 630. But once the song came out, Nito started demanding all over his socials that he wants the song to be taken down, which it eventually was. But despite these CGM and Russ disses, it's clear that Rainers Lane was the biggest focal point on these songs, with countless disses towards them, mentioning situations like a double shooting on Rainers Lane members in 2018, or when 5 156 members ran into a kebab shop and
these backstories be crazy though, like damn. He dissed he dissed, and he dissed, and then he got to make up for his diss, so he dissed too. Damn, these backstories be crazy, y'all.
Name members in 2020. But one of the most painful disses was on a situation that took place quite recently, on the 11th of June 2021. A 15-year-old Raina's Lane member who went by the name Jay Taps was on his way to school around 8:30 in the morning when he unfortunately bumped into a 156 member. In video footage, which is way too graphic to post on here, you can see the two get into a tussle, which ended with Jay Taps being stabbed multiple times and soaked in the blood of Paul in his own school clothes. This was literally broad daylight in front of herds of kids making their way towards school. After the stabbing, the kid ran away from the scene, with even builders who are working on the site nearby trying to catch up to the kid until the police came. A 156 member called Slims is currently awaiting trial for this murder, who was also only 15 and was making his way to school, which is crazy to think that this feud is running so deep that school kids from each side are turning on each other. In Abzav's second diss track, he even mocked Jay Taps for not making it to his 16th birthday, which is sad to know that somebody so young lost their life to this feud. Just before Jay Taps' death, he was seen in a couple pictures throwing up gang signs, and literally just a few days before his death, he was seen in a Raina's Lane music video called For Real, which would have made him a target for 156 members. Apart from Raina's Lane, Abzsav also takes a dig at pretty much half of West London. Areas like West Drayton, South Acton and Wildstone, who are all lesser known areas to have conflicts with 156, which really makes you deep how much beef 156 actually have. But I want to know what everybody thinks of these tracks. Do people think Abzsav went too far on these? Or do people think it's justified due to the previous mocking of his friends? And most importantly, do people think these tracks are even worth it? It's definitely got the whole community talking and hearing about Abzsav.
I'm scared of that nigga. Y'all comment down below.
But with the police taking down his songs, his YouTube
y'all comment down below. I'm scared of that nigga.
He's gonna have trouble in the future making any songs without them being taken down.
I'm surprised that our videos, us reactors and other people, our videos haven't got taken down, because y'all know I was scared that was it 2.0 or 3.0. I was scared. I was like, damn, YouTube finna take this motherfucker down. I ain't gonna lie to you. They already took down the original video and somebody else had to re-upload it like 100 times for us to even react to it.
Pretty much having control of what is allowed to be put out there. These tracks also might get blackballed from the industry, with a lot of labels and shows not really wanting to get involved with controversial artists, which can mess up their brand, which may even prevent other artists from wanting to work with him also. I do think Abzsav is a very talented artist, and if he plays his cards right, he could capitalize on the boost of clout he's now got. But if he doesn't, he's in danger of letting these tracks overshadow his career. It's been your boy Kid Nerd, and peace out. I've partnered up with...
Y'all comment down what y'all think, man. I'm scared of that nigga. Yeah, that nigga career over with. Ain't nobody gonna work with that nigga. Ain't nobody gonna mess with their damn brand. Hell no. Trapping that nigga talking about the nigga mama, that nigga talking about the nigga. We got skeletons talking, and he dissed everybody's sister, grandma, cousin-in-law. He dissed the dog. The dog ain't even, the dog was in the backyard. He still dissed the dog. Ain't nobody working with that nigga. But comment down below. I love y'all in the UK. Love my UK gang. UK drill. Shout out. Your favorite American. Never disappoints. Comment down what y'all think. If y'all want another UK video, another reaction, send it to me down below. Send the link. And hey, man. Black out negative people, negative energy, negative vibes. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video.